think we play this one. The Taiha. I'm acting like as if everybody who's watching this has watched all of these and knows the cards now like I do. So he says using the Taiha is all about balance. It also helps to be stronger than everyone else. And he smacks 2 targets for 3 melee damage. So we'll hit him. And Wager Master. And so now when he flips, he's going to start doing damage. So I think what we do is we play Wounding Buffer and we play that next to, because he's, doesn't matter, right? It didn't, no, when he flips. At the end of the villain turn, Wager Master deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. So he's going to hit all of them. So I'll just put this next to Haka because I don't know, why not? In case the environment comes out and he hits the highest, I guess. Destroy all construct cards. Captain Cosmic either deals 1 target X irreducible energy damage or deals up to X. So we'll put that in our hand. We don't want to destroy any construct cards, and there's not that many right now out anyway. So, why are we selecting? I don't understand that. At the start of the villain turn, side all condition cards are flipped face down. Okay, why am I selecting them to flip face down? Why don't they just flip face down? At the start of the villain turn, all face down villain cards are shuffled. Then the first card is flipped face up and treated as if it's just been play. Okay, condition cards are okay, are indestructible. There are no face-down villain cards in play. Wager Master flips. At the end of the villain turn, Wager Master deals each non-villain target 2. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why it's asking me to choose. Just flip them. Just flip them, game. Okay, good. Because I thought, you know, it was immediately going to play out the one where he... You couldn't destroy him and win. So what's this about? Choose a keyword, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If the revealed card has that keyword, discard it, even if it is an indestructible card. If not, put the card into play. This is pick a card, pick a fate. The only way to win is to not play his twisted games. If only we had that luxury. Dr. Medico. And the keywords are condition, one shot, ongoing. So he has, what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 ongoing. He's got 2, 4, 7 one shots. So it's about an equal gamble. 2, 3, only 4. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, 3. Only 4 conditions. So it's probably an equal gamble between unshot and ongoing. Actually, I think ongoing there's more of, so we'll do that one. Yeah. But here's the thing. That was one of the win cards, right? Of course. So one of the ones that would allow us to win gets destroyed. Yeah, how convenient. At the end of the villain turn, each hero target has... If each hero target has an even amount of current HP but less than their maximum HP, the heroes win the game. If not, destroy one non-villain target with 4 HP or fewer. Okay, he's changed from all fun and games to burn it all. We need a plan. Yeah, okay, so one of the victory conditions gets destroyed. How convenient. How convenient. So whack this guy, why don't you? You know what would be great, but we'll probably never see this game, this match, is if Captain Cosmic could draw this one, where it's immune, construct cards are immune to energy damage. I mean, that would mean that then the dynamic siphon wouldn't get smacked, and so Tempest couldn't heal off of that. Anyway, we could still trigger it, I think. But, you know, all Captain Cosmic are immune to energy damage. So now we're facing a villain that's causing energy damage, and I doubt that we will see it at all. Because, yeah, Yep. Yeah, just choose for me. So maybe it goes... Alright, so maybe it's going where... it is going in this order, but it hits Captain Cosmic, then all of Captain Cosmic's constructs, and then move this way. Maybe that's the order of things. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So now we want to, so when does he flip again? If there are ever no face down villain cards in play, Wager Master flips. Okay, so now he's going to stay this way if we can keep these things flipped. Which I think means that we need to be whacking at him as fast as possible if we can beat him before he flips before he flips this one. Well, why won't it show me the one that says you can't kill him? Be nice if we got another dynamic siphon. This does 2. This does 3. And that just moves a construct card from his trash. This is a gamble. I'm not sure we want to gamble right now. This does 2. So I think... we just play this here. Move it to Captain Cosmic. He's got plenty of cards. Let's use it to whack Wager Master. So we could do Hockey deals 1 target 3 melee damage. 1 shot. But we could also, because this does 2 targets 3 melee damage. This does, yeah. I think, yeah, we probably should kill that guy. So I think we play this one. And we whack him. That way we're not wasting any of our damage potential. Then we use this. Well, we're wasting it on this guy. Well, at least 1 point of damage potential, but oh well. And then we hit him. So this does, Fanatic deals each non-hero target 1 radiant damage, and they each gain. Here, 3 targets, 1 irreducible. We know that this kind of is a pointless card. So Fanatic deals 1 target 2 radiant damage and draws a card. And I think that we can cause this guy to flip by doing that. So if we hit him for 2, then Tempest is going to hit him for 1. And then we can use this to beat on Wager Master. And now he's kind of down in our hit point range. Well, I thought Tempest was going to. Tempest deals each non-hero target 2 cold damage. That's because I was thinking Electrical Storm was already out. We want to put the Electrical Storm out so that from now on he's doing this passive damage. At the start of your turn, Tempest deals each non-hero target 1 lightning damage. There's a storm brewing. Better find some cover. But we go ahead and we heal. And then we're gonna use this one to kill the wagelings. Activate an accompany text. You might either draw a card or play a card now. So this one doesn't have an accompany text. This one does. You may use a power now if you do destroy this card. So this plays a harmony, 2 harmonies. This plays perform text of a melody and the accompany text of a harmony, but I don't want to play the accompany text of that harmony. Discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Well, that may be a good one. So let's play that to see if we can get him set up. And then, because then we can play this one and then use both these and have him go through his deck and get more stuff out. That could be better than what he currently has. Whoa! So we're going to whack him, of course. And then we're going to hit the dynamic siphon. And he's going to heal. It's kind of iffy doing that. I mean, healing, because they could all be at full health and still we could lose. Because he can come up with some losing condition that he meets. Alright, so now what? Each player must destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. If fewer than 5 cards were destroyed this way, put this card face down in the villain play area. Ha ha ha. That was a lucky guess, my friend. Ready for the next question? So they must destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yeah, we just played that. Come on. Ridiculousness. That one. Doesn't matter. So I think we hit Haka first. Trigger the wounding buffer. And then I don't think it matters. So at the start of the environment turn, deal each target 7 fire damage. At the start of their turn, a player may skip the rest of their turn to destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, move 1 copy of the card Obsidian Field from the environment trash into play. So no, because I think we're just going to have her play. Nope. Did we already use the one that allows her to destroy an environment card? We did. Okay. Huh. Okay, we can skip his turn. So it said, when this card is destroyed, move 1 copy of the card Obsidian Field from the environment trash into play. But for some reason it didn't, and it made a comment as to why it didn't, but I don't know why it didn't. Oh, because it says from the trash, and there's none in the trash. Okay, that's what it was. He lost his ongoing Taia. Dirty lowdown. Trick. So let's play Haka Battle. Oh great, look, we got Savage Mana again. So draw 2 cards and discard 1 or more cards. Increase the next damage dealt by Haka by 1 for each card discarded this way. So I don't think it really matters for us to reduce damage against this. This is a pointless card. We're not going to do Rampage at this point, though we may in a future move, so we will want to keep that one. We are able to continue healing ourselves, so we're going to keep doing that. And I think we get rid of this one too. And then we stop. And we use this. Haka uses Crush. And we do 7 against Wager Master. Now, since we're playing the Wager Master, how many of you want to make a wager that we'll be unable to finish the Wager Master in his turn? We'll get him down to like maybe, we'll get him down to 5 or fewer hit points, maybe, where we can then in the next turn kill him, and then he'll flip the card that says, if he goes to 0, you lose. How much do you guys want to wager? How much? That deals up to 3, so damage dealt by those targets. So but that's a lot, because I think that means he'll do 10 because he'll try to hit everybody and they'll be redirected to her. So that's 10 plus 5 more. So it's be 15. And almost defeat her. So I'm thinking maybe we just do the one shot. Or do we do this one? Fanatic deals herself up to 5 radiant damage. Fanatic deals one target X radiant damage where X equals the amount of radiant damage dealt to Fanatic this turn. Oh, I think we do that one. Because we're going for a damage burst. Let's do 5. And let's hit him for 5. Let's do 5. Hit him for 5. So, what does he have? The accompany text. Discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. And if we play that, so you may use, yeah. So we could do these two if I play that one. So even if I play, even if I do this power, see, we're only going to get him down to 7. And then if I hit him for 2, that would get him down to 5. Hey, what did I tell you? Get him down to 5. I was just guessing. Get him down to 5. And then he'll flip the one that says, if you beat him to 0, you lose the game. All right. How many of you guys are going to bet that? How many? But we're going to do that. Oh, I got another cleansing downpour. Okay, let's play this. We'll play this. We'll hit him for that. And let's see, meanwhile. What are, yes, 3. So basically the cosmic weapon will be destroyed in the next turn. In his next round of damage. The wounding buffer will be 2. And even if I hit the dynamic siphon and heal for 2, then it's going to be destroyed anyway. But maybe we do it because if we heal 2 and this guy goes first in dealing damage, I think he does. We could actually, I think, well, no, we couldn't destroy him with the wounding buffer, could we? Because yeah, so we could destroy him right out the bat and keep him from doing any more damage to anybody else. I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go because, like I said, if we take him down to 5, it doesn't matter. I am willing to bet that he's going to come out with the, if you destroy him to 0, you lose. Because, you know, the game cheats. Discard 2 cards. Let's discard this card. And might as well discard this card. Obsidian field. Oh, ha! Yes, of course. Oh, it didn't, but yeah, right. Now, why did I say but? So it didn't come out with a card that says, hey, if you take him down to 0, you lost. So I would have lost that wager. But what it did was it came out with the obsidian field to get around my healing of the wounding buffer so that it could, right? So that it could, because he does one. Okay. So he still won't destroy this right off the bat. So I could still destroy him, preventing it from doing any further damage. But it'll probably do damage with this guy first. And so, yeah. Okay. The obsidian field came out and destroyed the wounding buffer idea. So what does this say? Ongoing. The phases of hero turns now go in this order. End of turn, draw a card, use a power, play a card, start a turn. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know how that is going to really affect us. This is wrong. It goes against the intent of things, right? Says. So yeah. It's gonna do 2. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Don't think it matters. So just choose for me. Oh, it does matter. Because he's doing 3. So it did matter. But I think luckily it went in. It did matter. And luckily it went in the right order, I think. Except that now it's going to... No, I think we hit Haka first. And we end his little shenanigans. And then I don't think it matters. Well, we want to hit Haka first, so that we can then smack him with the wounding buffer, because when he hits the wounding buffer, he's going to destroy the wounding buffer. And then let's hit the dynamic siphon. And he can hit everybody for 1, right? 2. Almost takes him out. Almost takes him out. And then it doesn't matter. Okay, well, what do you know? I think we've won. So no, we don't want to discard 2 cards. That's the end of his turn. Right? End of turn, draw a card. Okay. Did it ask me? I don't recall. Let's get over it. Let's do this again. So, no. That's where he draws a card. Okay, I was thinking this would have been before drawing the card. Okay. Alright. Well, he just ends the game. Hero deals 1 target 3 energy damage. And we won! But now he's pouting because he lost. So alright, well hopefully you enjoyed that match, and you'll come back and join us whenever we do our next match. And that will be against Citizen Dawn, and I have played against Citizen Dawn before in both the video game here a long time ago and in the tabletop, and she normally wins, so we'll see how that goes. Until then, have a super fantastic day.